Hey guys, hey, I'm Rich Shirtenlieb, and first of all, I want to thank everyone who has donated to Dana-Farber and my Pan Mass Challenge ride. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. We'll get to all of that in a moment, but first, it looks like the P. Diddy trial is about to wrap up, I think this week or the beginning of next week. I don't really know much about it at all, except for every time I turn on my LG TV, it's got the free Tubi channel, and it's got P. Diddy inside the freak-offs, and I have yet to click on it.
Oh yeah, that's funky.
It seems like it would be fairly interesting. I mean, I want to see a freak-off. I want to be inside of it and feel guilt-free that I had no association with the freak-offs. I mean, I don't know what these freak-offs are, but they sound like there's...
P. Diddy loves prison.
Inside the freak-offs.
So much oil.
However, what I am obsessed with is the freak show that is outside of many of these celebrity trials. As a matter of fact, I found myself in New York about a week ago, and I Googled where the P. Diddy trial was taking place. And it was at the Federal District Court in Lower Manhattan, otherwise known as the Daniel Patrick Moynihan Courthouse. I had to see for myself who the freak-off faithful were who were hanging out outside of the courthouse. You see them all over the place with these celebrity trials, the courtroom creeps. I just wanted to find out what is going through your mind to stand out there 24/7 and blog about this. And what I found was a lot of weird, but also people I kind of liked. After all, I was one of them temporarily. I joined their crew. First thing when I showed up was this guy. Look at this weirdo. He's kind of walking around in the middle of the street while talking into a phone with a light on it. And at one point, he almost got hit by a car. All of the biggest publications were there. Inside Edition, E-Network, Cat Fancy. They were all there with a crew on the scene. So let's get to the first gentleman that I ran into outside of the P. Diddy courthouse. I wanted answers. I wanted to know what these people outside the P. Diddy courthouse thought of how this was all going to turn out, what they thought of P. Diddy and everybody else involved. And the first person I spoke to was this guy, and I got a little sidetracked. Excuse me, I'm doing interviews about the P. Diddy trial. Would you mind if I talk to you for a second?
I don't know too much about it.
Okay. Those guys over there, pretty good?
Yeah,
well, actually,
I
I actually would rather talk to you about your jacket, because that's the coolest jacket that I have seen. Can I get a good video of that? That is a fresh print. Let me see the back, because that might be the greatest jacket in the history of jacket. Where did you find that?
Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills. And sure enough, after I talked to that guy, I found it. I found that jacket online, and he's right, it's not cheap, but I was also shocked out to find out that apparently Will Smith has a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air clothing line. You don't just get the super cool one we just saw. Look at all these other bad boys. How does one choose? By the way, one thing I've never understood and parents just don't understand is that at the beginning of the song, they can't afford any real sneakers and just get zips. And then the second half of the song, his dad's got a Porsche. Dishonesty, Fresh Prince. So I continued to walk in front of the courthouse and spoke to somebody who wasn't nearly as well dressed as that other gentleman, but he is someone who proclaims that he himself has been involved in something similar to a freak-off.
Okay. Listen, I used to go dance at a club down in Southeast Florida called Mangoes. It's the same club Channing Tatum go dance at. It's a dude from Hollywood, a doctor from Hollywood, came and told me, hey, come to Hollywood, be at my house, and you know, I know this person, that person, and everything.
Yeah.
I went to the dude house. The dude lived at. So what happens, and this is gonna get crazy.
Yeah.
This is gonna get crazy. What I'm about to tell you.
I'm ready.
What if I told you, you see how New York City's underground with the train? What if I told you that's in Hollywood too, but don't nobody know about it but the upper echelon people? This house that I was at has underground tunnels, and I used to see celebrities and everybody coming in and out of them all type of night, and I'm wondering how they get there with no cars pulling up, no nothing. None of that. I was locked in this place. You can only open the doors from the outside. So this dude that owns, this is what Keanu Reeves, Leonardo DiCaprio, and all of them live up there. This dude had tunnels going to his house underground, so you never seen the celebrities going to his house on the streets and stuff. They operate underground. There's real tunnels underground.
You got locked in there, you said?
Locked in there. I didn't know I was in there. I was a go-go dancer, right?
How'd you get in the tunnel? How'd you get locked in there?
I didn't know, bro. I was just coming to LA for the first time.
Yeah.
I just got recruited. I was 19 years old.
Yeah.
It was a French boy named Thomas. Me, I escaped.
How'd you get out?
Wait, hold on. Let me finish telling it.
Okay.
A doctor. He practices out of his house. If you Google the address and Google his name, you will see that he's a doctor. He got all kind of ketamine, all kind of Prozac, Xanax bars, everything. He got a whole pharmacy in his house. And if the police go there right now and raid it, they can't do nothing about it because he's a licensed doctor and his practice is listed out of his house. So he will be able to say, this is my business and this is what I do. But he got tunnels in his house and them celebrities used to come there. It was like euphoria. It was like blink twice, literally. And the thing about it is, because I was a go-go dancer, I had already grew accustomed to people trying to drug me and do things to me.
Sure.
And I wasn't falling for none of that. So I used to pretend, because I've been an actor my whole life. I used to pretend that I had symptoms of I was wide awake. All the celebrities I seen coming in and out of that man's house and what they was doing and what they was trying to do, is one celebrity in particular that fell in love with me and all of that other stuff. And we cool, but he know what I know and they know what I know.
Who was it?
I escaped. Why would I tell you that? I escaped this man's house because one day the mailman came and I was beating on the door really hard because it's soundproof glasses, and the mailman saved me. And the mailman told me he always see young guys like me at this dude's house and to stay away from him.
Whoa.
So in the end, what did I learn about the P. Diddy trial? Essentially nothing.
Oh, so much oil.
I'm sorry, P. Diddy, but there's only one trial that this masshole had his attention to, and that is Karen Reed. Reed freed! Hallelujah. So once again, thank you so much for donating to my Pan Mass Challenge to Dana-Farber. I'm doing that bike ride, and I'm doing it because my wife, for the 4th time, is facing cancer. She's gonna kick his ass. Everything is going right in the direction that we want it to. That's because of the great people at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. This link right here, please donate. We've got a couple more weeks left. Everyone over there, they're miracle workers. My wife is alive because of Dana-Farber. So whatever you can give, whether it's 5 cents or it's 5,000, or maybe even more if you're feeling like Uncle Phil from The Fresh Prince. Let's beat cancer once and for all. Thank you very much. We will see you guys again soon. Bye.